What's up, everybody? This is Danny Trades. It is 17 minutes into market open, and I just wanted to make my video for the day now because I have a lot of silly ideas running through my head, and I need the accountability that this channel and this video journal has to provide me. So basically, I woke up, checked out the pre-market movement on QQQ. Insanely bullish, gapped up overnight. There's a couple, pretty much everything gapped up overnight. Everything on my watch list anyways, save for a few. That got me, immediately triggered some FOMO. And I'm just anticipating a really big market pullback, and it's just not happening today. That's a little bit frustrating. So let me run down just some of the things that are going on right now. We have American Airlines shooting up. Looks like it's headed for this demand zone up here. Supply zone. Apple shot up. Seems like we're at a point in the day where it's consolidating. AMD is about to set off this alert to go short, but I'm really not comfortable getting short with that right now, even though it does have a lot of potential for pullback. We have a bit of a topping structure here. It's really not a double top or anything like that, so I'm just going to play it safe and sit that one out. Gold is still on its way to finding a bottom, and here's where a little bit of frustration. I had a long position set up for Pepsi here, and it was something like this, and got stopped out of that this morning. Then it started selling off, so I pretty much just got stopped out and then entered a short position, which we are currently down on. It looks like my theory with Pepsi is the same as it's always been, is it's going to follow the pattern in this channel that it has before. And it's just selling off a hell of a lot quicker than it has in these past little runs back down. So we're just going to hold that one. We got our target set for here. I didn't go in with larger than $500 position size. We got 3 shares, or it's a little bit over $500, but I wanted to buy full shares so I can actually set a stop and limit order. So that's where we're at with that. We're just going to let that go. If it hits a stop in 2 days or whatever, so be it. But we're just going to let that go because it's still extremely bearish, and that's, I suppose, overall what I want it to be. Since we're on QQQ here, I will say that this SQQQ looks very, very tasty. It has a lot of upside potential, which if you don't know, SQQQ is the inverse ETF, the bear ETF of QQQ. It is also triple leverage, so it goes up 3% when NASDAQ goes down 1%. So it makes it very volatile. I'm kind of just trying to stay away from TQs and SQs right now just because I'm trying to make little gains over time and be patient. Tesla is looking like it's jumping up to this supply zone and it's getting rejected already. That is a good rejection right there. Still no, if I'm going to go short on something as volatile as Tesla, like I really want to see a big stop sign that says this thing is headed back down. That being said, Tesla tends to turn on a dime and do whatever the hell it wants to do, and do it in big ways. So I'm just going to stay out of that for today. Hopefully I won't be making a video later today saying how much of an idiot I was for jumping into some of these fast moving positions. Now, just to update you on my SBUX position. Did I get stopped out on this? No. Okay. So we are still here. We are down a little bit on the position. Theory is still the same. Probably going to pull back a little bit deeper into this supply zone, and hopefully we'll get a jump out either today or tomorrow. And one of the things I saw about Snapchat is they got some type of super badass patent for some type of really Cyberdyne sounding technology. So they gapped up overnight too, but it looks like they're consolidating right now. So as we are 22 minutes into market open, I'm actually feeling a little bit better just because everything is not continuing to fly. We're actually starting to see a bit of a pullback, or at least some consolidation. I'm going to move this alert up for SoFi, wait for the pullback to the bottom of that channel, and I'm kind of concerned about this channel. So I'm going to learn my hotkeys, guys. This channel is really invalidated by that, so I don't know what we're going to do with that, but we'll see when the time comes if our signals line up and it starts reacting to that trend line, or if it just breaks it, then we'll have to develop a new theory on that one. SBUX, nothing crazy today. Looks like it's pulling back. This is where I'm focusing my attention today. I did a very good job this morning. I noticed that it gapped up over pre-market, which I've shared my theory on this. I mean, same supply and demand theory I'm always working with. It's going to, pull back into this demand zone and then jump out of it, which it did. It showed, like, I want to see a big candle reactivity, and this gap up is kind of that reactivity that I was looking for. I woke up, checked my phone pre-market, and saw that it was up here about to break this moving average, and I was like, oh man, I missed out on 2% of this move I was planning. But the other part of my brain was just like, dude, it's at the moving average, wait for it to pull back and get rejected. So I'm thinking about entering pretty close to here, and that will give me not the perfect entry that I wanted. Let's zoom out a little bit on the 4-hour time frame. Ideally, I wanted an entry here, but I might be entering this in just 1 second, assuming that it gives me, let's just call it a break above this EMA. If it gets rejected by the EMA, then we're going to wait some more. But that is about it. This was just a little test that I ran. There was a 3-line strike here, 3 bearish candles, followed by an engulfing red on the 5-minute chart, and that was a trade that obviously would not have worked. It would have got stopped out here if stops worked during pre-market, and then I would have got stopped out right now. So that's 1 point against the 3-line strike strategy on TQs, but that's just a side note. I haven't talked anything about that. So we are just going to, or I am just going to see if I can't get a good entry. I'm going to go ahead and take this right now. Let's see what my downside is. Downside is there. We're going to go ahead and take that. I'm just going to go ahead and lock this order in right now, and it will do what it is going to do. So price is $100. So we're going to go in with 5. I'll just set that afterwards. Market by TLT. Put our position size at $507. I'm comfortable with that. Our downside is going to be, I probably won't risk right below. This is a big zone. Yeah, putting us all the way down here is going to be too big. So I'm going to put us a little bit. I might even figure out the ATR for whatever beneath this candle, and we're going to go and hold this for all the way up to this, all the way up to the supply zone. So that'll be a long-term trade. I'll keep you updated on it. But for today, I am doing good with, doing okay. I'm doing okay with staying out of positions that I don't need to be in. And the market's not really doing what I want it to do, but what's new, right? So, and going along with my primary mistake I always make is I think the market is going to react the way that I want it to do sooner than it does. So maybe I'll get what I'm looking for, these big pullbacks, tomorrow or by the end of the day. So that is all I have for you today. Just a recap / market update live during the market. If there's anybody out there watching this besides me, please leave a comment down below, subscribe. If you don't know me, I am just a extremely humble, normal swing trader trying to get my account up to $5,000. And after that, I got some big plans, because that will mean that I have proven to myself, I don't have to prove it to you guys, I just have to prove it to myself that I can be consistently profitable over time. and the 5,000 mark will be my proof of that. So thank you very much for watching, and you have a great day. God bless.